everyone, I am Ajay, 2nd BCA, Department of Computer Science, KCS College. Now we are going to see inheritance and its types in Java. Inheritance, it is a mechanism of deriving a new class from an old class. The old class known as base class or superclass or parent class. The new class is known as derived class or subclass or child class. The inheritance have 4 types. First one single, second one multi-level, third one multiple, fourth one hierarchical. Let's see each one by one. Single inheritance. When a class extends another one class, only then we call it is a single inheritance. The below flow diagram shows the class B extends only one class, which is A. Here A is a parent class of B. B would be a child class of A. Let's see an example here. There is a class A, it have a method A, and it prints base class method, and another class B, and it extends A, and it also a method B. It simply prints child class method. Now in the main function, we are creating an object for the class B, and then we calling the method A and method B. Next, subclass constructor. A subclass constructor is used to construct the instance variables of both the subclass and the superclass. The subclass constructor uses the keyword super to involve the constructor method of superclass. The super keyword is used to the following conditions. The super may only be used within a subclass constructor. The call to super must appear at the first statement. Parameter in the super call must match with declaration in superclass. Let's see its example. A class vehicle and a constructor vehicle, its prints vehicle is created. And next there is a subclass bike extends vehicle, and it's also having a bike in constructor. In order to call the base class constructor, we have to specify the keyword super at the first line of the subclass constructor. It prints bike is created. Let's see its main function. It will be creating an object for the bike class. Next we are going to see multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance refers to the concept of one class extending or inherits more than one base class. The problem with multiple inheritance is that the derived class will have to manage a dependency on both classes. In Java, we cannot implement this multiple inheritance in the normal way, so we using the interface. The next one is multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance refers to a mechanism in object-oriented technology where one can inherit from a derived class, thereby making this derived class the base class for the new class. As you can see in the below flowchart, C is subclass or child class of B, and B is a child class of A, and the B is intermediated for both A and C. Let's see example for this. There is a class X, it have a method X, prints class X method, and the class Y, it extends the class X, and it have a method Y, it prints class Y method, and the another class Z extends Y, the Y already extends the X, and it have a method Z, it prints a class Z method. Let's go to the main function. In the main function, we are creating the Z class object because the Z already having the Y, but the Y already having the X. So we simply creating the object for the Z class. So we calling the method X Y Z. Next one is hierarchical inheritance. In such kind of inheritance, one class is inherited by many subclasses. In below example, class B, C, D inherit the same class A. A is the parent class or base class of B, C and D. It have an example. It have a class A and a method A prints method of class A, and it is and another class B extends A class, and it have a method B, it also prints method of class B. Next, another class C extends A, and it have a method C, it simply prints method of class C. The both B and C class having extending an A class base class of A, and then another class D extends A class, so the three classes B, C and D extends the base class of A, and the D class also have a method D, method of class D prints. So we have a main function here. In the main function we are creating the objects for the class B, C and D. So we are calling to the method A by the three objects, because the both B, C and D classes already having the class A properties. So we can simply call the class A properties by these objects. Thanks for watching.